Hey, welcome, my dude. Welcome. I was trying to come up with a word with alliteration. Welcome you in Intellivision, intelligentsia. I don't know. I got nothing. But hello. It's time for another old game on a weekday stream. It's your favorite time of the week. No, probably not for you. My favorite time of the week, probably, or one of my favorites. This is when I visit old games. Now, on my channel, by the way, sometimes people call my channel a retro channel. It's kind of an all things gaming channel. It's old video games, new video games, and not even just limited to video games. I play board games and tabletop games and game books, and those are new and old as well. But this particular stream is dedicated to what typically people refer to as retro gaming these days. I play old crap, and I have a lot of fun doing it. And thanks to Eric and Ryan for joining. Hi, guys. How's it going? I have shared the link in a couple of places. That means I might get as many as 5 viewers tonight when I share a bunch of links. That's about as busy as it gets. Yeah, so we're going to continue with the theme that I was going with last week, which was to play some Intellivision games, specifically homebrews. Homebrews are those games that crazy people, and I'm one of them because I'm working on one, by the way, so it's okay for me to call them that. Crazy people make these days, essentially. That's the the very brief, not too precise definition. People make new games for old systems that are typically called homebrews. And I like to imagine something like my thumbnail is the creation process. The thumbnail I made for the stream is like someone stirring it in a bathtub and making illicit illicit goods that way. I'm having some tea tonight. It's very chilly here. Chilly, it doesn't even describe it. Here in New York, it is currently, I believe it's in the teens. And if you have the feels like wind temperature, it's even crazier than that. But I'm actually going to pick up my phone, not to check that, but to put on my do not disturb so people don't bother me while I'm doing something very important like streaming. It's 16 feels like 9. I couldn't resist. I clicked the button anyway. Tapped the button. 16 feels like 9. And a lot of people are getting snow in weird places. Like my coworker in Austin, Texas got snow. My sister-in-law in Georgia. It's all kinds of crazy. Cats and dogs living together. Ryan here said it was 0 degrees this morning in Santa Fe. And Eric Johnson says -1 by him. Forget. I'm so sorry, Eric. I always forget where you say you live. You're not the dude in the Chicago area, are you? I mean, I'm sorry. I refer to you as like the dude because you're here all the time. So I apologize for forgetting. But whatever happened, by the way, to you were north of Chicago. Okay, cool. I got it right. North of Chicago is where Eric's at. Whatever happened to the dude Cauldron of Stardust? His thing was he would always smoke cigars and eat Paw Patrol mac and cheese while watching my stream. That guy was interesting. Anyway, yeah. Why don't we get on with it? Enough of my babbling. I wonder if Andy's watching. Andy likes to watch these streams too. I was at Andy's apartment, by the way. He's my friend in Brooklyn. I'm in Long Island. If you're not in New York, maybe you don't know the geography. But I went on the night it was snowing, and we had kind of planned this ahead of time. So I don't know. I have no story here. I went out when it was snowing, which is like a big deal. Since I work from home these days, I barely take a train ride to anywhere, let alone during bad weather. And Ryan asks, what happened to him, I wonder? I guess referring to Cauldron of Stardust. I don't know. Maybe I'm playing stuff outside of his wheelhouse. I haven't really, if I recall correctly, his main wheelhouse was like console stuff. So not tabletop, not computer, PC gaming, but specifically kind of like late 90s, late 80s to maybe to late 90s. He liked when I played like GBA. He liked when I played like, I don't know, 16-bit era stuff, I think. Anyway, Andy asks, do they make Robo Rally homebrew for Intellivision? I doubt it, but we could. Robo Rally is one of our favorite board games in our little crew, and it's kind of this game where you have these. It's made by the designer of Magic the Gathering, Richard Garfield. And you have these little robots. Each player controls a robot. You try to navigate a course and touch all these flags, but the key is you don't move like, okay, I'm going to move my guy here, then here, then here, then make a turn and move him here. You have to program the moves in advance. And your robots are all crashing into each other and getting zapped by lasers and stuff. And it's a lot of fun. I think it kind of favors people who are programmer minded. So actually, in our group, we're pretty much all software engineers. So that, I guess it kind of appeals to us. Anyway, I'm having some hot tea and trying to stay warm, and I'm going to play some Intellivision. So we're going to choose some homebrew only games today. And since last time we played, I purchased a few games. Now, I'm legit here. I don't just pirate these games. These games, people make them for the love of it, and they hope they make maybe like, I'm just going to hazard a guess, a few $100 on the side in the process. Maybe low end 4 figures. I'm just guessing. But anyway, the point is nobody's making a mint or like, no one's a big corporation making these things. So try to support them is the idea. Anyway, I'm just going to flip through this. Some of the games I got were from Brian Puddin of Brian's Man Cave. So I'll probably play at least 1 or 2 of those. And one of them was by a dude named, he goes by Kai, I think. I think he's Spanish. What's Kai's full name? Let me check it out. Kai is another home brewer. I think he's in Spain. He apologized to me because I ordered his game at like 7 o'clock or something like that, or like 7:30 last Thursday, and he was asleep because I think he's in Spain. And he apologized in the morning. He was like, "Oh, sorry, I didn't send you this earlier, but I was asleep." His name is Kenneth Albero, or Albero, something like that. Sorry for butchering your name. Right, but his game is called Sorrow of something. It looked like it was kind of maybe a more advanced game than you would expect for a Intellivision game. So why don't we put that on hold and actually play the one I have the game I have the overlay up for right now, which is called Rags to Riches, and that comes from Brian Puddin. But feel free to ask, request anything if you'd like. But, just be aware I don't have every homebrew in the world. So if you're really aware of what's out there, there's a good chance I'm not going to have it. But, it doesn't hurt to ask. His name is not Alvarez. Sorry, I can look up his whole name if you want, but let me check. Arturo is being the Spanish gatekeeper here. Like, he doesn't sound very Spanish. I might have the country. Yeah, he is Spanish. Kai Magazine Software. You can look it up there. They're actually a small group of Spanish indie game developers. We have a friend of ours. Arturo's in Mexico. We have, the company I work for hires a bunch of Mexican contractors as software engineers, and that's how I know Arturo. And one of our buddies moved to Spain recently, so we like to make jokes about Spanish culture. Like he's adopted different, mannerisms and things like that. Anyway, let's play some Rags to Riches, which I don't know what this is. I think it's a port of something, but I really don't know the source material. Brian's Man Cave presents. It looks just like Brian too. He looks kind of like Simpson's eyes. He's yellow. In memory of my good friend Ian W. Okay. Cooking and watching Marks is Ryan. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's check the rule. That's that's really cool actually. I'm impressed that it has built-in rules. And usually in kind of, Intellivision doesn't really have a huge amount of memory to work with, although I guess you could put most of the instructions right in ROM. See, RAM is memory that changes and you have a lot less of it. ROM is memory that does not change and you have more of it. That's the long and the short of it. So let's hit the rules. Objective: become a millionaire in the fewest number of days. Okay. How to play: pick up bottles, coins, and dollars. Oh, there's dollars lying around. Wow. Get a haircut. Okay, always a good thing. Sometimes I'm a little lazy about getting haircuts. Work odd jobs. Get an education, earn higher wages, invest in funds. Oh, can I invest in like index funds or Bitcoin? That's a bottle at the top. Okay, it's a brown bottle looking thing. The yellow diamond looking thing is 10 cents. Dollar is $1. It looks like $1. The blue rectangle is a subway ticket. And the white bone looking thing is a junkyard dog bone. Okay. Tips: keep your rest or alcohol A up. Okay, so you have to be rested and drunk, or not drunk. Keep your rest or alcohol up. Okay. Press side button to view inventory. And you can see on the overlay it has these commands like what the buttons do. Let me check that out. We got move. I'm gonna make it bigger for a moment. Check in. Look, I guess you started out as a homeless bum with a big gut, or you could just be, somebody who doesn't like showering or taking care of himself. I've met people who look like that in my profession. And check inventory is basically the left button, and the right buttons. Okay. And you use buttons 1 and 2 only, it looks like, otherwise. And you move with the disc as you would expect. All right. So let's play, I guess. Here's me. Oh, what's happening? Am I vomiting? Oh, who's this guy? What do I do with these people? Is he trying to kill me? Wait, what is this? Rest and alcohol popped up. I'm trying to go down in the street to like pick up things, but it makes me like bend over. Like I can't. How do I pick up the scent? Is this a police officer? Uh-oh, he's gonna arrest me for being homeless. But I'm not really doing anything wrong. I'm not publicly drunk, am I? Oh, I guess I have that. Oh, this is how you pick up things. You bend over to pick it up. Oh, I'm in jail. Wow, that was a short-lived career for our protagonist. Let me make the volume a little lower. That should be better. Okay, yeah. So now I understand that the bending over is the act of picking something up. But this red guy is chasing me now, I think. Or he just... Oh, my alcohol's too low. Is that bad? It said you need to keep your rest or alcohol high. Okay, so I picked up some money there. And if you look on this screen, I guess it'll tell you the money. Side buttons aren't doing anything suddenly. Oh, there we go. No, I have no dollars, so the money doesn't really give you money. The cents don't give you money directly, apparently. Okay. Oh, there comes a cop again. Oh, no. I better get a bottle and beat him with it. There's no attack button, so I guess I have to run from it. But let's go in the city gates or whatever this is. No, I'm in jail again. I guess you get a lot of rest in jail, it looks like. I'm not sure if there's a downside to it. I guess you waste time, probably. This guy looks cool. He's got some really bright clothing. All right, I'm going to go in this these gates that say city. Or is it just a sign? It might be a sign. Yeah, I think it's just a sign. Eric says I like the bindle, very authentic. Okay, I got $1, I think. Let's check the... Why aren't the side buttons responding? I'm like literally pressing them. I think you have to like stop walking. Okay, so yeah, again, it looks like I have dollar objects, but it doesn't add to my money total for some reason. High and college. Does that mean I'm high? No, it's probably high school and college. I have to... This is like a whole life simulator or something. I have no idea what to do, though. It's already 12 p.m. I keep thinking this looks like a gate I should go into, but it's not. Should I just walk into the jail and see what happens? I'm going to walk into the jail. Wait, what's this one? Brian's Grocery. Oh, okay, let's go into Brian's Grocery. Can you go in? I guess you can't go into these stores. There's some money. I wonder if this is based on a game. Does anybody know? Like an existing game for another platform? I think that's Brian. What Brian basically does is he mostly just ports other games, like games from other consoles and computers. Like he's done Keystone Cops, which is based on Keystone Capers. He also sometimes ports board games like Perfection. Here's the soup kitchen. Can I go in? Oh, I went in and I got rested a lot. Whoa, look at my rest meter. I am set, but I'm tragically low on alcohol. No, it only said you need one or the other, so I guess you can clean up your act by being rested. Pawn shop. Okay, it made a beeping sound, but I'm not sure what's happening. Did I sell my stuff, perhaps? No. Yeah, I feel like I need more instruction. Is there... Let me see if it came with an instruction file. Bear with me a moment, please. Oh, here comes the cops. I think there's a cop. All right, rags to riches. Shall we read the manual together? I like to do that sometimes. And let's select my PDF reader. And we can read it together. All right, Intellivision Revolution. Yeah, so they published the game. So Brian developed the game, and Intellivision Revolution published it. And we got the old school check your equipment page. On the road to success, life in the big city isn't easy, especially when you are at rock bottom. Let's get our arrows drawn on the screen. Life in the big city. It seems like everyone and everything is out to get you when all you're trying to do is stay alive on these mean streets. But this week is going to be different if you play your cards right. Soon you won't be getting the bum's rush at every turn. When you've earned your first $1 million, you'll be on easy street going from rags to riches. Wow, all in 1 week. Wow. Object of the game. Survive on the street long enough to get a job and an education and become a millionaire in the shortest amount of time. Get ready. Press reset on your Intellivision. I won't do that. Press 1 on the gamepad. You start out on the streets of seedy South City. Here's a doorway. Here's hobo. That's you. Here's pedestrian. Okay. And here's your alcohol level, your rest level, food/rest level, a bottle, alarm, not alarm clock, clock. Press the disc to move. The hobo can walk up and down the street. Pick up dimes, dollars, bottles, and bones. Oh, something's happening. Oh, I think it's getting dark in the game. You pick them up by pressing down, as we figured out. To enter a building, press up when you get to the doorway. You'll need to eat, drink, and find a place to sleep. Luckily, this part of town has cheap hotels and food. All right, all right. Pick up bottles and redeem them for cash at local stores. Okay. The dump has plenty of them, but you should bring a bone to pacify the junkyard dog. Avoid these hazards. Robbers. Oh, they're the dudes in the blue like this. Okay. They will take your dollar bills. Duck into a building to avoid them. Policemen will throw you in jail unless you have a haircut. Wait, is that a crime, having long, unkempt hair? Nighttime is at 8. Nightfall is at 8 p.m. If you don't check into a hotel by then, you might not survive. It looks like I'm going to die then. I'm just letting this sit there while I read this. And it's yeah, I just got put in jail for no reason because I don't have a haircut. I'm not drunk. They're very biased against certain hairstyles. West City. In this part of town, life is easier but more expensive. Oh wait, what did I miss here? Other parts of the city can be reached via the subway. Tickets are $2 per trip. West City is richer, basically. Rooms are available only by the week, but jobs pay more, so long as you have a haircut and are free of alcohol. East City. Education opportunities abound in the East with its high school and college. Yeah, maybe we want to start there. Education is the key to a high-paying career. Watch out for IRS agents. IRS agents who are out to collect taxes from you, those bastards. North City. Your dreams are within reach when you get to the north. Work hard and invest your money to build wealth, but the IRS will be trying to get its share of your earnings. Okay, press any action button to keep tabs on your inventory. Shows you how many dimes, dollars, bottles, etc. you got. It also shows your education. Okay, keep an eye on the food, rest, and alcohol levels. If they both drop to 0, you failed to survive. Oh, you need to be drunk to survive? Okay, winning the game. If you can successfully navigate the 4 parts of the city and work your way up the ladder of success by earning your first $1 million, you will have gone from rags to riches. Tips for success. When the game starts, the first thing you should do is buy food for $2 at the 24-hour food grocery. If you have no money, they will give you cash for any bottles you have with you. Okay, that's a good tip. So we're going to start by going to the 24-hour grocery. I'll have to reset because obviously I'm way behind in the game at this point. You can eat for free at the soup kitchen after it opens. Getting thrown in jail isn't so bad, isn't all bad. You'll get a free meal and a place to rest. Many stores post their hours. The clock will tell you whether a store is open or not. This is a pretty, it almost seems like a pretty deep game, I would say. When you find yourself with an extra $4, get a shave and a haircut at the barber's shop on the west side of town. This will help you get a job and into college. Your rest level depletes faster at night, so make sure you're prepared. All right, so let's see. We want to start. Let's reset. We're going to go to the 24-hour food store. Then try to go, I don't know, collect enough money for a haircut, I guess, and then try to go to the east side. The barber's on the west side, but we want to go to college on the east side, I guess. All right, so we'll just kind of wing it from there, I suppose. What do you guys think of this so far? Looks like it was on the C64, says Eric. Okay. Guess you looked it up. Yeah, let's start that over. Maybe this game will be the whole stream. We'll see if I can figure it out. Off the bat, it was a little kind of challenging to understand what the heck I'm doing. I don't know who ENW is. I'm sorry that sorry for Brian's loss. I guess it was just a personal friend. All right, here we go. Game. All right, let's pick up some stuff and try to find 24-hour store. Is this guy a robber or a pedestrian? I think he might be a robber because he's got the hat. I have $2, 2 bottles, 2 cents, I think. Brian's Grocery is not the 24-hour store, right? Oh, it is. All right, so did I sell stuff? I guess so. Did he rob me? Actually, I'm a little unclear about who let me check that again. That's kind of important. Robber versus pedestrian. Seems kind of important anyway. Did I close that window entirely? Open recent. Oh, I'm dead. Rip hobo. Oh my god. Okay. I didn't die before when I left it like sitting there for like 5 minutes. But I died this time. Okay, so the robbers. I guess it's just the color. The robbers have blue. But everybody's like the pedestrians are dressed exactly the same, except they're not wearing blue. It seems like. The shave and a haircut costs 2 bits, says Eric. All right, let's not get killed this time. I guess I ran out of rest and/or alcohol. Hello. Okay, I'm gonna get rest in jail. Alright, got rested. Here's the one secret trick doctors don't want you to know for how to get rest. You go to jail. Okay, I guess I'll go in here again. Alright. Keep walking along, finding more money. 11 a.m. So what time is it now? It's not showing on the bottom right now. 9 a.m. So that place is not open. The soup kitchen is not open. Wow, you don't really find this many dollar bills on the street in person, really. Pawn shop. I guess I'll go back to the soup kitchen in a moment. Hotel, $2. Oop. Didn't mean to go in there, actually. Do I have the money, even? Subway. All right, let's come back to that. We're going to go to the soup kitchen and get rested and full of delicious soup. Hopefully the soup Nazi isn't there. I guess I should be very polite and follow all his rules just in case. Just in case he is there. All right. Soup kitchen. Look at our rest. Wow. We are so rested. All right, let's go to the, I don't know, one of these places. We could take the subway. We could, what was the other place? Pawn shop? Let's skip the pawn shop. Let's go to the subway. We can go to the, oh, cool. Look at this. You can go south, west, east. Okay. Maybe we'll try to go east and get our college education with like $5 or whatever. Lunch. Yeah, so I think the R is like combined rest and food, so I don't really need lunch. I'm very good on lunch. Was that the end of the town? No, it keeps going. All right, what's this? Wine. Oh yeah, we want to get the haircut first, which is on the west end. Let's go there. But I feel like I got a lot of bottles now. I can actually go back to the 24-hour store perhaps and cash those in. I got, yeah, 5 of them. Let's do that. Let's do that. I guess time does pass pretty quickly. Oh no, is that a cop? I guess it is. Let's go. Let's just go then. I'm going to the west end. All right, I'm in the West End, I think. West Bar. I don't need to go to a bar. Job, 10 a.m. Let's find the barber. Where's the bar? I'm finding a lot of money. Wow. Apartments. Ooh, $20 a week. Yeah, I think we're gonna make it big, right? We're gonna. I mean, with all the money we find in the middle of the road, I'm surprised everybody's not a millionaire. How's our numbers doing? Let's see. We're still very well rested. Okay, what time was it again? Oop, I went into the job by accident. Oh, they're probably kicking me out. They don't have a haircut. I don't. It should like tell you, give you some kind of feedback. Fran's hot dog stand. Okay. I'm wondering if I should have gone to the left, perhaps, to find the barber. Do 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 do. Yeah, I don't know. It seems like a long ways. I wonder if it wraps around actually. For those who just tuned in, we're playing Homebrews for Intellivision tonight. And we're starting by playing Rags to Riches by Brian of Brian's Man Cave. I should have given him the link. One time he joined when I was playing some of his games. But I don't know, I feel like this is going forever on the right here. Should I just go back? I guess I'm outside. Or what are these cities? Maybe that takes you back to like the main town area? I don't know. Actually, I could not go into here before, could I? Yeah. I'm gonna go back. Oh, it's a sign saying the city's that way. Okay, I see. Oh, look at that. It kind of warps distance. Okay, I get it now. I can get gas there, but I don't have a car. Can you get a car later then? Diner meal, $4. Actually, how's my rest doing? I'm pretty good still, I think. Right, let's find this haircut place. Oh, it's almost nighttime. Shoot. Actually, it is nighttime. Do I need to stay in a hotel then? Oh, jeez. I'm gonna go to jail. I guess it's not that bad, right? And he's gonna catch up to me anyway. Unless I duck into the apartment. Did I get an apartment then? Oh snap! I think I might have. I have a lot less money than I think I should have, so I think I did buy an apartment for the week. But I kind of wish there was like a little bit of text or feedback or something so I can understand what's happening. Just like a little message at the bottom, perhaps. There's a bar. Should I just stay in the apartment? I don't think I exited of my own volition. I think I just left. And I'm gonna go to jail now, I guess. I guess that means I'm in the original starting area, which I'm not sure what side of town that is. Unless there's a jail in each section of the city. Yeah, here we are at Brian's Grocery again. Alright, let's go in and exchange stuff before the cops get me. Okay. Has anyone watching played this game before in any form, Commodore or otherwise? 11 a.m. What is this? Soup kitchen again. Ah, I'm getting jailed again. Oh, can you do this? You can do this and the cop the cop avoids you? Okay. Hold on. I should be going to wait, since it's nighttime, I said I'm gonna lose rest quickly if I don't rest. Alright, let's go in the hotel. That seems good. So it was 12 a.m. Now it's 7 a.m. We rested for 7 hours, I guess. Alright, let's get going here. We gotta be productive today. We're gonna go to the west side again. Try to find that barber. And Eric says he's actually heard of this game. Oh, neat. Arturo says he played it on PS5. Okay. This is like it's like GTA, right? Yeah, Arturo got all the DLC. It costs like $300, all things included. What's this? Meat packing, job 1 p.m. I just want to find. Am I like missing it? Getting distracted by the chat. Bones $1. Oh, you can trade in the bones or buy them. I guess you're buying them. Who would want to trade in bones? Who like? Anyway, all right. Am I outside the city limits again? Junkyard. Trying to remember what it said you could do with the junkyard. Something to do with the bones, right? I'm out of bones. Man, I don't know if I ever had any, actually. Yeah, I don't know if the oh no, here we go. City's back to the right. All right, so I left. I feel like I explored both ends of the west side and did not find the barber shop. I'm pretty sure the manual said it was on the west side, but let me check again. Maybe I messed up reading it or remembering it. Barber. Yeah, on the west side of town, you'll. But you need $4. Do I have that anymore even? Guess I have 3. But I can trade in stuff here. So now I have $4. Okay. I traded in my bottle. Found that on the ground. I don't know. I could try a different area of town, but it clearly says it's on the west side. How's my rest? I guess I'm okay enough. I could take the subway for the fun of it. Oh, it's in the subway. When I go here, I'm taking the subway, right? Okay. Yeah. North, east, south, west. Seems pretty clear to me. I mean, I don't know. There's some more money. Okay, let's try again. I'm gonna go right again. Oh, I'm very tired now. It looks like. I'm actually going. Now I'm confused if I'm actually traveling anywhere. Or is it just spitting me out? This looks the same over here, doesn't it? On, yeah, this looks the same. Or do you start? Maybe just start in the west end. I don't even know where you start, so maybe it's the same location. So where's the damn barber? That's the bottom line. All right, I need some rest though, so let's go to the hotel, I guess. Did it say which area you start out in the manual? Does it say on the screen or anything? Oh, I didn't really get much rest there, it looks like. In the hotel, what happened? Can you only go at night, maybe? I'm dead. I don't know. I mean, it's definitely interesting, and I just feel like I'm missing something obvious before I could get deeper into it. But yeah, it's cool that Brian whipped up that game or ported that game, I guess you could say. I'll give that another try, another time, perhaps. But for now, let's move on to something else. And let's see what I got here. You press the magic key combo of 6 and enter to go back to the menu on my flashback. Seems like a nice town, says Eric. Cash everywhere, $2 hotel, plenty of police, only one bum. And I'm the bum. We could try another Brian game. Let's see. He made a game called Boing. And I don't know what that is about. Let's try that. I'm going to set up my overlay here. Pull it up. Boing. Here's our boingerlay. Excuse me. Okay, it looks like you just move the bubble with the disc, and that's the controls. And 1 and 9 are printed here for some reason. Boing. Boing. Somehow I seem to have 2 of each of the games I copied today. Intellivision Revolution. It's a pretty neat animation. Brian's Man Cave presents. Boing. So we got 1 and 9. Oh, that's why it has 1 and 9 in the overlay, just for this menu, it seems. Alright, so we can hit 1 to start, or 9 to see the credits. Let's check the credits. Boing! A game by Brian Puddin. Graphics and sound, Brian Puddin. Music, Adan Toledo. Manual, Mark Thompson. Box design, Steve Jones. Overlays, Boland. Special thanks to Oscar Toledo, Adan Toledo, Don Switzer, Christian Martin, Papa Pete, NTV Casey, Brad Dillon, Frank Ruiz, John Hirschberger, and Brian Man Cave 2023. Cool. Yeah, it's a lot of community names I've heard, like especially Oscar. He wrote the book that I don't have with me, but they're about how to program in Intellivision Basic, basically. All right, so what are we doing here? Am I playing? Okay, I'm that ball at the top. All right, and we're filling in these little platforms with red things, and somebody's trying to get us. There's like a bird or something coming down from the top repeatedly, and there's a yellow man who's probably gonna kick my ass if I touch him. Beware the yellow man. That's a Simpsons character, I guess. Who could he be? Which yellow? Oh, I got killed by that thing. Maybe that's Disco Stew. Alright, I think I finished the board. Yeah. Oh no, I walked right into the I don't know, it doesn't really look like a bird. What should I call that thing? That's it's an IUD, I think, maybe. Okay, let's avoid the IUD. And Disco Stew doesn't seem too smart. He just kind of lurches around a bit. It might be worth looking at the manual, even though it seems like a simple game. Oh! Actually, I meant to jump right. So that was my bad. Oops, I glanced at the chat and I think I jumped off the edge. That's the biggest killer of me in anytime I'm streaming. I will glance at the chat and get killed. I cannot blame my horrible NetHack loss on doing so though. Oh cool, the background looks like it's nighttime. Let's try to decipher the bottom. Looks like we got L1 for level perhaps, and W, maybe that's like some subset of the level, like stages or something. I don't know what W would stand for though. World sounds like a bigger thing than a level. But I guess I'm on 1-5 essentially. And I think I'm on my last life, hence the icon that looks like me having a 0 next to it. And my score would be the 2000 whatever. Alright, so I died. Let's check out the manual quick. There's probably not much to say, but it's fun to check it out. Okay. I can tell Brian's work is becoming more polished. I think that's probably due to experience, as well as perhaps he seems to be recruiting more of the community to help. Like you saw all those names in the credits. So yeah, I think that's pretty neat. Anyway, we got Boingo. Boing. Sorry, I'm trying to find my manual here. Okay. Here it is. Boing. Don't burst my bubble. Bubbles are beautiful, but also delicate. Oh, I'm a bubble. Okay, they move freely, but are easily burst. In this game, your job is to move a bubble across a 6x6 grid and turn on all of the 36 steps. Sounds simple, right? However, a devilish pin. Oh, so it's not an IUD. Oh, okay. It's kind of closer to a pin than a bird, though. So. The devilish pin bounces randomly on the same grid and can easily burst your bubble. Oh, and a maniacal bubble eater. That's the one I was calling Disco Stew. Also occupies the grid and will pursue the bubble. You know, I just laughed to myself because I was like, what if they didn't show an afro on Disco Stew, but what if I'm actually his fro that he's trying to grab and put on his head? If he catches the bubble, well, you know how that ends. He's gonna eat the bubble. Jump the bubble around the grid and turn on each step. Complete all 5 waves in each of the 6 levels without losing your 5 bubbles. So the W stood for waves. All right, let's try to at least get to the second level. I think I was on the last wave of or maybe I made it to the next level. I don't know. It's okay. We'll figure it out. They tell you to press reset. I wonder why. Oh, I think that's because on the original unit, it was actually interesting. The reset and power is all one thing. And essentially you would hold down at least on my Intellivision too, it worked like this. Like, okay, your unit is powered off, right? You just tap the reset/power button and it powers on. You press it again while you're powered on and it resets. To power off, you hold it down for like 3 seconds and then it goes off. So like one button for all those things: power on, power off, and reset. Here's our controls, simple enough. You move the bubble. How to play Boing. The game begins with a grid of 36 steps, 6 across and 6 high. They are currently off. Press left and right on the disc to move horizontally, up and down to move vertically. You cannot move diagonally. Each time the bubble lands on a step, it turns on. Landing on a step more than once has no effect. Complete the wave by turning on all 36 steps. When you complete the level's 5 waves, you move on to the next level, which also has 5 waves. The pin appears at the top of the columns and hops down the steps until it disappears at the bottom. Then it reappears randomly at the top of one of the columns. Avoid the pin as it is fatal to the bubble. This is kind of a truism. If you are a bubble, you don't want to be near a pin. The bubble eater is out to get the bubble. It always starts in the lower right corner, waits a few seconds, and then tries to catch you. The bubble eater gets faster and smarter. Oh, getting smarter in each wave. So I was kind of saying he doesn't seem that threatening because he kind of lurches around, but it seems like the bubble eater is going to get harder, but the pin is not. The pin can temporarily stun the bubble eater. Okay, which can work to your advantage. The 6 game levels. Oh, looks like they have different mechanics for each level. Level 1, when the bubble lands on any step that is off, the step turns on. Landing on a step more than once has no effect. This is kind of making me think of Qbert now, because in Qbert, you know, at first you just jump on a cube and it changes color, and then there's different mechanics in later levels. Like, you know, some of them you have to step on twice. Some of them, if you step on twice, it actually undoes the color change, and it, you know, taking you back to where you started essentially with that cube. Anyway, let me finish reading. Level 2. Excuse me. You must turn on all steps of the indicated row before going to the next row. Oh, that sounds a lot harder, actually. You start at the bottom and work your way up to the top. Level 3, you must turn on all 3 even rows of steps before you can turn on the steps of the 3 odd rows. I'm hoping there's like a visual cue for all of it, like something that indicates this. Otherwise, it's going to be kind of challenging to remember. Level 4, jumping on a step always reverses. Oh, yeah, that's like, it's like the Qbert thing I was just talking about. Sort of. Reverses its current on-off condition. Level 5, jumping on a step always reverses its current on-off condition. You must turn on all steps of the indicated row before going to the next row. Level 6, jumping on a step always reverses its current on-off condition. You must turn on the steps of all 3 even rows before you can turn on the steps of the 3 odd rows. Lose all 5 of your bubbles, game over. Scoring. Score 5 points every time you turn a step on. In levels 4, 5, and 6, where steps turn on and off, you score every time you turn it on again. So infinite points if you bounce back and forth. I mean, that would be very slow going, 5 points. Whereas you get 300 points the first time a bubble eater is popped in each wave. I'm thinking now, did it mention how you can Does it mean like the pin stunning the bubble eater? Bonus points are given when you finish a wave. The number of points depends on the wave and the level you've completed. You score additional points each time you complete a level. Tips for success. The bubble moves around the screen quickly, so don't be afraid to go for it. The pin starts randomly on a step in the top row, so it's wise not to linger there very long to avoid being popped. Yeah, I figured that part. Try luring the bubble eater into the path of the pin. Beware, the glowing bubble eater comes back to life without warning. If the pin or bubble eater is on the last step and need to complete a wave, you can jump on them without losing a bubble. Okay. And that's that. Intellivision Revolution. Okay, neat. Yeah, there's definitely a Qbert resemblance. Not like it's a knockoff of that, but it reminds me of it a bit. All right. Let's jump into the game again. See how we do. I keep wondering. Look at the screen here. I keep wondering if somehow my my ultimate Intellivision flashback, is it like truncating the very left of the graphics? Because it's not the first time. It's not the first time it kind of looked like there's something missing at the very edge of the left. So that's something I'll have to look into at some other point. Maybe it's a configuration thing. But for now, what are we going to do? Just roll with it. All right. So boing. Let's start boinging again. All right, here we are. Oh. See, I think I'm sometimes misreading which column he's in. The pin that is in. Got to be more careful about that. Okay. Oh. Okay, I'm realizing another thing. It's I think if literally the sprites coincide, collide in the sense that their pixels are touching, that's a death for you. Even though there's kind of this almost a 3/4 perspective to the game. Like some of my... What happened? Some of my instincts for how that should work are not applying. Like, in other words, I should be able to bounce upward like that without hitting something that's above me. Like, see the way my ball goes up, my bubble goes up. So that's something I have to get used to. It's not working how I expect. Ooh. I can kind of understand that, though, because the Intellivision has some built-in collision detection for the sprites that you use. If you use its sprites. Look at that, he died. Disco Stew died. Oh. And the way that works is just checking if they overlap, essentially. Oh. So it's not going to try to, the built-in sprite functionality is not going to be considering any kind of perspective. Why did I die? I have no idea why I died just then. There were 2 times I wasn't sure why I died. Maybe I'll rewind that real quick. See if I can figure out. I'm looking back in my little preview window that YouTube gives me. I want to see why I died. Okay. Oh, he spawned on top of me. You see that? You can see for like a frame. The Disco Stew guy. The Bubble Eater, I guess. I don't know why I'm calling him Disco Stew still. He just spawned right on top of me, essentially. So, I wonder if that's his designated space, the bottom right. So I should be careful of that. If there's a dead Disco Stew, don't go to the bottom right. All right. This is kind of a neat game. They should have an alternate 2-player mode where one player can control the Bubble Eater. But they could keep it so that he still has the same rate of movement, so he's moving slowly. Just that maybe the second player could control. I kind of like when games do that. Not a lot of old school games, but some old school games had something like that. Like even going to like even thinking of like NES with Duck Hunt, you could like move the ducks with the second controller. That kind of a thing. I like when games have that, like sort of like almost an alternate way to play, where the second controller controls a baddie. Or like in the Bruce Lee game for Atari and Commodore, where the second player can control the green Yamo. Whatever a Yamo is. Oh. So it looks like the yellow guy doesn't always start in the bottom right. I mean, he's in that area, but not always on the absolute bottom right corner space. He got killed. Alright, let's try to get to level 2. This goes to camouflages with the yellow there a little bit. What did I miss? Oh. Okay, we're on wave 5. We should be able to beat the level after this. If we don't die here. Ah, jeez, I saw that coming and somehow my thumb couldn't be stopped, even though I kind of winced before I even pressed the disc and I'm jumping in the way again. Alright, let's be more careful. Let's be more careful. Okay, level 2. Now, what do we have to do differently? Hit it twice? No. Oh. What was the level 2 mechanic? It looks the same so far. Yeah, man, I think I'm dead. Alright. Let me look it up again. It was level 2, you must turn on all steps of the indicated row before going to the next row. Oh, you start at the bottom and work your way up. Okay, I kind of want to play this again. I know that this isn't, I don't know, maybe this isn't like the most impressive game to watch. I don't know. I don't know what you guys are thinking. But, yeah, I'm kind of into it. Eric says to confuse the pin, you may want to move primarily left and right instead of up and down. Yeah, okay. I mean, yeah, it makes sense. Well, it doesn't attack you though. It goes randomly. But I get what you're saying though. I think it's just important to go for the top row when it's on its way down, like it's like right below you and it's working its way down, because you can just get surprised on the top row. And it mentioned that in the manual even. I do get what you're saying though. It does seem like it is seeking me out to some degree. Sometimes randomness does play out in interesting ways. Randomness can sometimes give the appearance of intelligence. It's blind randomness. I don't know. I'm like trying to hit it. Apparently, I don't know what I'm doing. Let me pay more attention rather than philosophizing about randomness. Ugh. Yeah, again, that perspective keeps messing me up. The collision, it's not the perspective, but it's the way the collision detection works with the perspective. It works as if it's totally flat 2D. That's fair though. This is, you know, this is it's Intellivision. It's not. You gotta work with what you got. I mean, you could actually write your own collision detection, but if you use the built-in stuff, you can use the built-in sprites and just, you know, basically say if the sprites collide, do this sort of a thing. Otherwise, you have to like figure it out yourself and actually make sure it performs well. Because when you write collision detection in a game, if you're doing it by hand, you have to like get into, you know, a lot of ways you can do it, but basically you're constantly comparing, you know, are my coordinates, the coordinates of my guy overlapping with anyone else's? And then to make it efficient, it can be quite complicated. Like, you get into stuff like shortcutting the logic. If you're not even the right, for example, say if I'm in a different quadrant of the entire board than any enemy is, I can just do if in a different quadrant, not, you know, collision equals false sort of a thing. You can kind of come up with shortcuts like that to make it faster. Alright, so I'm dead again. And Ryan says it looks like Frostbite. I like the map. Oh, Frostbite. Isn't that an iMagic game or something like that? Alright, I think I'm done with it. It has defeated me. Yeah, I kind of like that each level has its own challenge and, you know, there's a lot to it. But let's move on. I guess we might as well keep going with Brian's games for now. I should have sent him a message that I'm playing his games. As I said earlier, he did join the chat once and was watching, and that was fun. But the last game I got from him the other day was... I'm trying to remember... And by the way, Ryan, I'm going to play your game, Frankenstein's Monster, in a bit. Traffic Jam, that's right. Traffic Jam is like a puzzly game that you've probably seen in board game form. You've probably seen it in like app form, like, you know, iOS or Android. Yeah, somehow I copied all these games twice, it looks like. Traffic Jam, baby. I always get a little stressed out when I'm playing a puzzly game on stream. So I'm not really that great at them, I feel like. Sometimes I'm stupid. That's alright, though. Traffic Jam. Let's pull up the overlay. Oh, there is no overlay for this game. Okay. So let's turn off the irrelevant overlay. How about? So we got the school bus on the title screen. A nice little jingle. Alright, we can play beginner, intermediate, advanced, expert, or credits, or disc for the full game. Huh. Let's check credits. Traffic Jam, a game by Brian Puddin. Graphics by Brian Puddin and Tarzilla. Didn't expect that. He's like, hey, welcome to Brian's Man Cave. I'm Brian, and I made this game with the help of Tarzilla. And also Manuel Mark Thompson. I think he did the last one too. Box design Steve Jones. Overlays Paboland. Oscar Toledo. Adan Toledo. Don Switzer. Same names as before pretty much. Papa Pete, NTV Casey, Brad Dillon, Frank Ruiz, John Hirschberger. Yeah, Brian, if you watch, just let me know if I can help playtest or something one of your games. Because I'm just selfish and want to be in your credits. No, I actually do think playtesting is fun too. And as a software engineer, I do have some experience in the art of testing. Anyway, let's do beginner. Okay, we're going to Toronto. I believe Brian might live in Toronto. I feel like he's brought. I feel like he made Keystone Capers or Keystone Cops take place in Toronto. That's his port of Keystone Capers. He called it Keystone Cops. Right. Let's see what we're doing here. Okay, so what do we do? Move a cursor around. What's this green arrow? Do I have to... Am I under... Oh, there is a time. Okay. Let's just tell me where I gotta go. Okay, okay. Are we trying to make the yellow one leave? The oil truck? So we can slide this over to the left like so. Slide this up. How do we go up? Oh. Depends on the side button, I think, that you press. Wait a minute. But the oil... Maybe it's just a red car? I don't know. Let's see if the red car is it. Or do you have to clear them all, perhaps? Kind of not understanding the direction thing here. Okay. Okay, it was just the red car I needed to clear. Gives you all your stats. That's pretty neat. And let's see what Eric says. They can't move sideways, so just the one car. That's true. Yeah, that makes sense. Good point. Thank you for your logic, Eric. Where my logic is lacking sometimes. All right, so let's see how the scoring works. Solved gives you 1,000 points. It looks like I lost 10 points for each move. No penalty for or bonus, I guess, for skipping. Reset. Maybe that's for each time you reset, you get hit with a penalty. That was -0. And the time was 1 minute 24 seconds. You know, I don't think I did great, but apparently that was on the better side. Probably just because it's the easiest level in the entire game. We're going to Boston now. All right, all right. I think I got my son like the physical version of this at one point, Mr. Rob Bob. Okay. Now, if I move this up, obviously the red dye can't slide past it yet, but I can move the oil thing. I'm not sure which button I'm supposed to be pressing. Or maybe it depends on the side that you touch it at. I think that's what it is. And now this purple one can't be moved out of the way just yet, so we got to move, I guess, this guy up. Yes, I guess it's which side you touch it on. But now the oil guy's in the way, actually. Can move this forward, this down, oil to the left. Something like that, maybe. Oops. Extra moves by accident. Move this here. Move that down, and we are free. Ha! The red car is free. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Cool, that's pretty neat. Pretty neat. That was jam number 2. Now we're in Las Vegas. It looks easy offhand, but it's probably not. Because I can't just slide this up and out of the way, right? It has to go down, basically. Which means that this blue guy has to get out of the way. I can probably just push... Well, let's see. I'll see what I can do. Push this up. Now I can slide the light blue out of the way. Bring this down. But now the problem is we can't get the red guy out just yet. So what if we... do something like this. What is that doing for me? Put this here. Now this guy can go down. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Oh, but I can't slide this up out of the way. It has to go down. The yellow one has to go down too. And if that's going to go down, the light blue needs to go to the left, I believe. But it can't get out. So I got to push this up. Did I blow it? Let's see. I can't. Now I'm blocking the orange one. Let's see. Move orange to the top is Eric's suggestion. Yeah, I think you might be right there. All right, let's try it. Let's do this. This is not an efficient, by any means, play of this level. Yeah, that's a good call, Eric. I think you're onto something there. And now we can we got to move blue all the way down. You get green to the left first. And voila! Thanks for the assist, Eric. All right, cool. All right, yeah, it's a cool game. I don't know if I'm gonna play this for hugely long, but I'll do one more level, perhaps. Now we're in Edmonton. Let's see. All right, how to do this? So we need to get purple out of the way, obviously. In order to do that, we need to get blue out of the way. In order to do that, we need green out of the way. In order to do that, we need yellow out of the way, the yellow oil. But it can't move enough out of the way unless we move it to the right, which would involve sliding orange up, I guess. So maybe I need to do this. Actually, yeah, maybe this will do it. Okay, now how do we do this from here? How do we proceed? Well, we can get orange out of the way. I'm not sure how necessary it is, but it probably is. I can do that. Slide that up. Get the oil tank out of the way. Get purple out of the way. And voila! Charge! Thank you, Eric. Alright, I think I'm going to call it there. It was just fun to check out, but I really don't want to do these traffic puzzles for a lengthy period. It's honestly like, I don't know, it's like a little stressful to me with the timer going, and I got an audience, and I'll feel like stupid if I screw it up. I don't know why. I try not to be self-conscious, but but I think it's a cool game, and I'm glad that Brian, he's put out so many games. The funny thing is, he started learning I think it was like in 2022, he started learning how to make Intellivision games. And I started learning at the same time, but he's already put out like 8 games or something, and I put out nothing. But I have my, I mean, I'm kind of going with an ambitious first project. That's probably my problem. I'm going with remaking Utopia. And I've got sort of a basic engine working, and I plan on adding a bunch of optional features to add a bunch of cool stuff. When I say the basic engine, I don't mean the game's fully playable yet, but I have a basic engine kind of working. You can move, show the island, you can move your cursor around and build buildings and stuff like that. I'm still figuring out weather and stuff though. It has the money, you spend the money when you build things. It has the countdown for a turn, and then the turn ends and it plays a little 3-tone chime, although I have to get the tone for the chime right. Anyway, yeah, it just does. Maybe, when I get some good progress going on that, I can show that off on stream. I'm actually thinking about doing something like engaging the community in some way by like making a developer blog or posting videos of it will help, maybe get me, give me the kick in the pants I need to work on it more consistently. 'Cause that's kind of my problem. I don't work on it consistently enough. And I've, got a million things going on in life. But yeah, that was a cool game. Traffic Jam. Good job, Brian. And now why don't we pivot over to the other game I just bought by the Spanish dude. They said they were a shop of a few people. Actually, you know what? I said I was going to do Frankenstein's Monster. Let's do that for my man, Ryan. He's my bro who likes his Frankenstein's Monster for Atari. Let's see how this version holds up. Is this one made by Oscar Toledo Gutierrez? It might be. Hi there. Are you ready? For all my friends at Atari Age, just in time for Halloween 2020. Actually, I'm not sure who made it. Didn't say. But somebody who has friends at Atari Age. So the volume seems very low on this game. Let's crank it up a bit. Look at the glowing eyes. It's pretty cool. Now, Frankenstein's Monster is apparently a well-known game among Atari enthusiasts, but I had never played it back in the day. I played it like once on a stream. I did like an Atari Halloween stream and I played it. And I don't know it too well, but it's kind of like this platformer game, and there's like a Frankenstein at the top center of the the screen, if I remember correctly. And I really don't remember how it works. I think you're on like a time limit. Well, let's start with easy and try to figure it out. Alright, yeah, there he is. Where am I? I'm this dude. Okay, that ghost is gonna kill me. What am I trying to do? Get that purple bar at the bottom? You gotta jump over these holes and things. Okay. Gotta jump over the water. What are those blue? Oh, those white things are spiders. Okay, got a thing. What else am I getting here? Oh, getting killed apparently. Can I wrap around the screen like the spider's doing? No, no such luck. That would be too easy, I guess. Oh, I just got killed. Or frozen or something. Did I lose a heart when that happened? I see I have 3 hearts at the top. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be going up here. Wait, is this slime or something? Oops. Oh, I'm supposed to avoid these bats or something? Is that right? Okay. This rings a bell. Oh, man. What happens when you get hit? Do you lose points? Like, you lose points, okay. But you don't get killed, it seems. Sometimes you can't really, avoid what they throw at you, it seems. I guess them's the breaks in Frankenstein's Monster Land. And by the way, when Mary Shelley wrote the novel Frankenstein, this is exactly what she had in mind. This was what she was imagining, and she just had to get it out on paper. She was like, someday somebody's gonna make a game based on this story. Am I supposed to be doing something here, like besides just dodging these things? Sorry, let me check what you're saying. Can you walk up or just left? Oh, you can walk up, stupid me. Okay. Thanks for pointing out my stupidity, Eric. Okay. Oh, what am I trying to touch? Those. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Eric. Like, I guess I'm just gonna dodge these bats for another half hour. That's the game, right? Oh, I didn't think I was gonna touch the spider right there. But I did. So it looks like Frankenstein's pants are turning green. You gotta watch out when Frankenstein's monster's pants turn green. I'm stuck, help! Okay. If my dad's watching, I don't think he is, he'll have to chime in and say, I can't move! That was a kind of a running joke in my family. My dad used to like he would like to make fun of me and my sibling if we ever yelled, I can't move. Like, you know, sometimes the controller goes wrong, or like, you know, the game doesn't have good controls or whatever. We'd be like, I can't move, and he would like laugh at us like, haha, excuses, you can't move, sure. So sometimes he comes in my streams and starts saying, I can't move. Anyway, I've been hit so much that my score is essentially nil at this point, which is terrible. We'll see if we can work on that. Gotta get better. But I guess the idea is at some point Frankenstein turns all green, and then does he like get giant or something like that? And it's like game over, or you lose a life or something like that. Yeah, it's hard to just kind of, I don't know, I'm not sure what the best way to do it. I feel like I should just run straight up at the red thing, but it's hard to avoid them by going side to side. Alright. Dude has a weird body, says Ryan. I guess you can't just jump straight up and let them go under you, or you have to be impeccable with your timing. I'm not sure which. Like, I'm used to, like, in Donkey Kong, you just give it a straight up jump sometimes. That's all you need. I have, like, no points in. I have even less than the no points I had before. Go to an angle moving left and right, suggests Ryan. Okay, I'll try that next time I'm on that screen. You can't go diagonal, by the way, but I don't think that's what you were suggesting, Ryan. But jeez. All right. We did a little better there, I think. Yeah, I think that's the general idea. Is you got to go left and right. But now my points are absolutely 0. Am I supposed to get anything besides this purple stick of butter? Doesn't even give me points. What am I missing here? I guess I just have to not get hit. And then I'll get some points. Easier said. Alright. Frankenstein's gonna wake up soon. I know it's the monster, not Frankenstein. It's very awkward to say Frankenstein's monster all the time, though. Keep messing up the spider jump. I often think I can just run for it right here, and then they come down. Oh, what happened? I did something. I got to level 2, I guess? It says a 2 up at the top now. Yeah, I beat a level, I think. Oh, now I have to jump across those little platforms at the bottom, kind of like Pitfall Harry doing his thing. Oh! That hurt me. That cost me a lot of points right there. I think I lost hundreds of them. Oh, I might have lost a life too. Look, my hearts are 2. Okay, I think that's the first thing that actually truly killed me. Yeah, I lost a heart that time. Eric points it out too. Yeah, you noticed it too. And Ryan says bats are really Dracula's thing. Yeah. Should have been angry villagers with pitchforks and torches. That's a good point. You could make a mod of this game, Ryan, just to add that. Oh. I don't know what I was trying to do with that ghost there. This is not the, you know, the Intellivision controller is its own weird special thing, and the quick left and right movements and stuff are not easy to do with this disc. I'm mostly used to it for most kinds of games, but this kind of thing is kind of hard. I'm actually switching to my left hand because my right hand was in such pain. They're faster than you, that's good to know. Yeah, it jumps backward. Oh, did I hit the spider? Guess I must have. By the way, as always, you know, give me a kick in the pants if the volume is too loud or low, you know, of the game versus my voice. I'm always concerned about that. The funny thing is, what happens is, I'm often concerned about that live. And everybody says it sounds good, and that's great, I appreciate that. But then somebody watches, like, the archived video, and they go, leave a comment, they're like, your sound was all messed up, I couldn't watch it. But everyone said it was fine live. I actually wonder if YouTube somehow messes up the volume when they archive your live stream. It seems unlikely, but... Or it could be you guys just are more tolerant of imperfections. I like jumping backwards. Look at that. Who am I supposed to be in this game? A random villager trying to take out Frankenstein's monster? Am I Dr. Frankenstein? Maybe I'm Mario. They should give you some points for jumping over these guys. Like in Donkey Kong. A little satisfying bloop. 100 points or whatever. I think to some degree, no matter how good you are at this level, you're gonna get hit by these bats. Come on. Ryan's got a pro strat. Drop down from the middle level hole onto the bottom platforms into the water. You can do this like this? Oh, wow! Nice. I've just upped my game thanks to Ryan's tip. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think of that. I guess I thought I would just die or something. That was a poor joke. Hey, Balanced Spirit, how's it going? He said, he or she said something. Give me a second. You know, every time I do that, I'm like, okay, I'm like, you know, on my screen, like a couple inches away, I'm just gonna run straight up and get it. No, it doesn't work like that. Could it be there's a pattern to this? And they're not like totally random? Oh, good lord. Alright. Okay, Balance says, can you feel like part Donkey Kong, part Sword Quest? Oh, yeah! The bat screen is kind of like Sword Quest. Those Sword Quest games, I think there were 4 of them, like one for each element, water, fire, etc. I had one of them growing up. And there were these games that you could, I'm just kind of talking in case anybody hasn't heard of them. They were really hard. And you could supposedly win a, like a real, like if you beat the game and I don't know what the criteria was, you were maybe the first to beat or something like that. You could win like a really fancy, I mean, serious piece of like equipment, like a jeweled crown or a sword and stuff. There was like only one prize each, and I don't know. You can look it up. There's like a whole story behind it, and like I think at least one of the prizes just wound up sitting in a warehouse or something, and people were trying to find it, or I don't know. And Balanced Spirit corrects me. There was only 3 actually. The last one wasn't released. Okay. Yeah, I had I think I had Earth. I don't know which one did I have. I think I had Earth World or something. And I think maybe a friend let us try one of the other ones, maybe Waterworld or Fireworld. I don't know, I can't remember. Yeah, after this game, I'm not going to be able to play this one anymore. It's just challenging. Yay, I beat the level. Earth world, fire, and water is balanced. Cool. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen an air world, if that makes sense. So on this level, the placement of the holes makes it such that you'll fall into the water if you just take a dive in the hole. At least that's how it looks to me. I'm not sure if you could just catch the left edge of that hole. Like the one right above me here. Could you possibly drop down? I don't think so. Oop, spider pixel got me. Oh! Oh no. It's alive! Cool. That was the coolest part of the game. Alright, that was some Frankenstein's monster. Yeah, and again, I'm not sure who develops this particular port. Yeah, that was Gene Wilder, wasn't it? That's funny. Cool. Alright. Frankenstein's monster. Thanks for the likes, people. And wow. Hey, my wife is in the house. Hello, Emily. Said everyone loves Gene Wilder. Cool, my wife's watching. Thanks for joining, honey. If you want to ask her secrets, personal secrets, now's the time. Things, dirty laundry that I don't want anybody to know. Anyway, and Ryan says I have a feeling the Wilder estate didn't sign off on that. Yeah, I have a feeling you're right. Let's move on to our next homebrew of the stream. What time are we at? 10:30. All right, I can continue for a bit longer. I have something called Goatnom. I have no idea what it is. Goatnom. But there is a game I bought from the Spanish dude that I could try out. It's called The Sorrow of Gadhlan Thur, and it seems like something a lot more complex than most of these games. Maybe almost like an RPG or something. Why don't we give it a whirl? We don't have to play it. You know, we don't have to play the entire game. I'm also looking at some other games I have on my list. I have kind of a special version of Burger Time, a breakout-like game called Stonix. Let's go with The Sorrow. I hope you're staying warm, Emily. Legend has it that an ancient orc king named Gadhlan Thur conquered much of the known world. Let's make this a little lower. With the help of a powerful magical object. But the power of the object, what kind of object? It's being very vague, turned against him. And turned him into a newt. And Emily says she's toasty. Over there got her wool hiking socks on. Awesome. And he ended up losing his tribe and everything he loved. That green guy is ripped like you, my son. Yeah, right. I don't look like the Hulk. They say that he died alone, drowned in an unbearable sadness. He got better. He got better. Since then, that object is known as the Sorrow of Gadhlan Thur. This is pretty cool. I'm not sure what we're looking at here, actually. Oh, okay. There we go. Scrolling. Oh. It's actually pretty impressive that they could do this on an Intellivision. This little animation here. Here's our title screen. Okay, that's pretty neat. Yeah, some of the things these homebrewers do are pretty cool. Over time, stories become legends. You know how it goes. Yeah, it's pretty neat looking. For centuries, many adventurers have gone after the object. Tell me what it is. I feel like it would just be better storytelling to say what it is. But maybe that's what they're going for. They want it to be mysterious. And Balanced Spirit says, the homebrew community never ceases to amaze me. I love Anthropomorphic Force. I've seen that game, but I haven't played it. Maybe I'll have to buy that one. This is the story of one of them. All right, we're one of the heroes going after the unknown object. All right, we're going to hit the disc to start. New game, continue, BGM volume. Oh, it's the background music volume. Erase saved game, swap controls. L is to jump, R is status. Okay. New game. Charinum Village? This is like Castlevania or like Zelda 2 or something. With bigger pixels. It's made by Kai Magazine, that's right. Oh, you're saying Anthropomorphic Forces? Status, hit points. Alright, we got hit points, I guess gold, level, XP. We'll swing our sword and jump. Those apples we can grab. Wait, did somebody say move? No. Sorry, I think I'm getting fixated on some background objects here that I can't actually interact with. Alright, we can go left or right then. I keep getting stuck, I don't know why. Yeah, I think this game's kind of expecting really precise movements. Okay. Which, as I talked about last time, can be a little challenging with the 16 directions that the Intellivision disc can register. So sometimes the game developer will say, you know, like, if you're a little off, you know, a little up, let's say, that will get registered as a left. Anyway, let's talk to this person. Innkeeper says, do you want to rest here tonight? No. Okay. Hello, guy. Young man, the terrain in Wildor region is too abrupt to go on horse. Too abrupt to go on horseback. Okay. Don't worry, we will take care of him. Wait, what? Oh, the horse. Okay. Gonna take care of my horse. Hello. Boy says, some villagers sell very useful items for an adventurer like you. I have concern I'm going to not be able to handle this directional stuff in high action areas. I might need to like plug in a special D-pad or something, which I can't really do right now, but... Girl says, jump while you are crouching in order to jump down a ladder, mound, platform, or any other place that is not firm ground. Still want to get the apples. Give me apples. Hello. Villager says, I can sell you a belt that will allow you to carry 20 more knives. That's a pretty cool belt. My belts don't really have any slots for knives. And if they did, I don't think they would have 20. It'll cost 50 coins, okay. How many coins do I have? Yeah, let's do it. You didn't have enough coins. Sorry. Oh, man. Wait, did it give me a coin listing here? I have no coins. Okay, I have 0 out of 50. Carry 50, I guess. I sell the best health potions. They will restore 10 health points when you run out of health. Each potion costs 10 coins. Are you interested? I'm interested, yeah. Are they free? No. It said 10 coins. If you go east, you will enter the Wildor region. There are dangerous creatures such as slimes, skeletons, bats, and even some small orc tribes. Alright, there was some west I could check. Let's see if I can explore more to the west before I... Or to the left of the screen, I mean, before I leave. It's a pleasant surprise to see you here, honey. I'm gonna try not to flirt with you too much, though. I don't want to make everybody vomit, you know. That's not really good for my viewership if I make them vomit. The bridge that leads to the dangerous region of Thur is broken. You have to run very fast in order to jump so far. Okay. I guess I can practice right here. Ah-ya! Nope. Ah-ya! Nope. Yeah, we're not going to gross anyone out. And Eric says this game reminds me of Zelda 2 or Castlevania 2. And Balanced Spirit says, or Faxanadu. Yeah, Faxanadu was my jam back in the day. I like that one a lot. And as anyone who follows my channel before knows, that somehow I kind of missed playing any Castlevania game back in the day. I don't think I know how to do this jump, or maybe I can't yet. But it seems like it's there to practice, because he just said you can get a running jump or whatever. I guess I have to do it at the very edge, maybe? Let's talk to him again. What do you say? The bridge is broken. You have to run very fast in order to jump so far. Maybe I need to increase my running speed somehow. Emily says, I never heard of this game before. Yeah, nobody has, really. There's not a run button, I don't think. Yes, I'm playing homebrew games, honey, which are games that people make these days for ancient systems, essentially. So sometimes part of the point of that is just to see what people can come up with on these very underpowered old machines, and it's kind of impressive from that perspective. Like, if you look at this cold with no context, this might not look that fantastic, but some of us are like, ooh, ah. But yeah, I'll just go here. I'll worry about that other area another time. What is this, a slime? Take that. Ah, it jumps, a jumping slime, and it knocked me back into the village. Okay. Man, the basic slime guy is giving me trouble. There we go. And Emily says, though Mark is a game wizard, I don't know about that, but okay. He married into a family where video games, except educational ones like Division Dragon, were not allowed. Yeah, Emily grew up with a, I think your only machine that could even play any sort of games was a TI 994A, a Texas Instruments machine. And that's what they had throughout, as I understand, throughout the 80s, basically. I guess at some point you got Windows PCs in your household, I assume. I know we probably talked about this before. TI 994. I should do a TI 994A stream, and you can co-host, honey. We've talked about this before, but we've never done it. You used to play what? You had that. What was that like shoot 'em up game you had with spaceships? Was that like Parsec or something? All right, I made a jump. Ryan says this looks amazing for Intellivision. Yeah, I agree. Okay, you cannot jump on that. I should learn that by now. Yeah, it kind of platformy, jumpy stuff is pretty challenging with the disky controller, but I'm having fun nonetheless. Now this is kind of a thing where, do I want to like make a leap of faith to the left, or just, what else can I even do here? Let's do it. Oh, cloud. Okay, you can jump on the clouds. Oh no, not that cloud though. Oh no, I'm dead. I died. Let's try it again. Did I lose anything, or just kind of got, I guess I just kind of got reset to that location. And Emily said I'd be so bad. Yes, Parsec. Eventually we had that Centipede and Alpiner. Oh yeah, I played your Alpiner game. Yeah, I would definitely do a TI stream. Could even do a TI calculator stream. No, I'll do the 99. I'm not sure how many models there were of the 99. There, 4A sounds like there was a 4, and 4 sounds like there was a 3, a 2, and a 1. I don't know why I find these slimes hard. I seem to have the best luck just standing there and ducking and swinging. If I walk up to them, they jump at me. That's challenging. Oh, I leveled up somehow. I got some money. So I have 9 coins, if you look at the top right, out of 50 that I can carry, I suppose. Cool. Oh no, they are jumping even when I duck. Okay. Oh man. Tricky slimes. Alright, I'm getting out of here. No, I want to kill him. Just one to kill here. Bastards. These slimes somehow look like fat guys walking around. They need to give me little hearts. Look like chicken nuggets, says Ryan. Yeah, I could see that. Fat guys, chicken nuggets. Ugh. Yeah, I'm having a little trouble mastering the controls and the simple grunt enemy that they're throwing at me. Beware the nasty chicken nugs of death. Thanks for joining me, everyone, tonight, including you, honey, and and we got Eric in the house, and Ryan, and Arturo, and Balanced Spirit, and we had Andy earlier. What else we got? Did I miss anybody? Sometimes I get all romper room in here. Oh, you can look. You can jump down. I think they mentioned that earlier. You can hold down and jump. Oh, yeah, I don't know. Somehow the timing and everything together is not easy for me. I think I'm trying too hard to jump at the very edge of that platform. Yeah, let's try this cloud hopping again. Let's get these bats or birds or whatever they're out of the way. Oh, damn it. Oh, I'm still here. Okay, okay. Oh, I'm hitting my head on the cloud. It's a very firm cloud. Let's try to jump back to the right, perhaps. Okay, okay. Oh. Yeah, they're making it a little... Oh. They're making it a lot... I've noticed a lot of indie designers have, and it's probably just that I suck. I'll admit that's entirely a possibility. But I found a lot of indie designers do throw harder difficulty at the very beginning than many of their players are ready for in the games they make. Because it doesn't seem hard to them because they've been so close to the game. And yeah, it is true that the controller isn't great for platform. I mean, there are alternates you can get or use. Like, these slimes should be literally... They shouldn't have the hopping, in my opinion. They should be just walk up to them. But, I don't know. It could just be I suck, you know. It should be that when they jump at you, your sword will go right in their path, at least. I don't know. I feel like it's... Their jumping makes it very difficult. Alright, let's try this again. Before I was just doing this, and it worked out. Generally. Alright. It should drop hearts too, I think. Something that heals you. Man. Maybe if I'm hurt, I can get those apples. Now I'm just mixing up my jump and attack button. Christ. Okay. I think I'm just gonna keep going to the right and see what happens. Yeah, I gotta get used to the buttons. I'm hitting jump when I mean to attack and stuff. What's going on? Oh, I think this is gonna be a fall to my doom if I fail. And the question is, do I want to make a running jump from up here or just like kind of a standing jump from this stair? Oh, okay. Never mind. Here's a skeleton. Take that, skeleton. He's got a sword too. Alright. Fall damage. Ah. It's like a door I want to check out, but I have to not die. Wait, that killed me? That hurts you. Oh, it's like a force field or something. Can't smack it. Guess I need like the right object or key or something to open it. Alright. Should I go down? I'll probably die. Level up! Hooray! What's my health at? It did not heal me. Okay. I think it might have increased my max HP, but it didn't heal me. Take that, you chicken nugget slimes. Ugh. What is this? Just background stuff. And some spikes. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Yeah, they need to drop some health. Gotta get back to town, says Balancer. Ugh. I mean, I have to walk all the way back. I can't just teleport back there. Anyway, I'm probably just gonna move on to the next game when I die. Let's see if I can make this jump. Or will this be the end of it? Hooray! Okay, I guess is there another door that just kills me? It's gonna kill me if I touch it? It's a different color, I think, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna kill me. Alright, I'm gonna try it. Should I try it? What do you think? It's gonna kill me. You know it's gonna kill me. I'll go back. Eric says, sure, try. Okay, I don't know. Is there anything I can do to heal me? I have a lot of money. Do it. Alright, I'm being cheered on to do it. Here we go. Okay, I'm dead. You happy? Wait, do I keep my money? Oh, I have my money still for going back. Okay. So I can get stuff. It's not that bad then. It's like a free trip back home. You want to rest your... I don't know what that does though. You would think that probably heals you or saves your game or something. I don't really need the healing because I just died. Let me try getting the There were healing potions someone sold. And there was a belt for knives. I don't know if that's going to be too useful for me. Yeah, I shouldn't talk to these people. Someone in a store. Someone in a building. No. I can sell you a belt. I don't have any knives yet, though. That I know of. That's all my money, 50. I want to get the healing potions, I think. Okay, let's find some healing potions. The best healing potion. Nobody sells healing potions better than I do. I sell the best healing potions. And Balance says no death punishment because the devs know it's a hard game. Yeah, I guess that's fair. Yeah. Eric says, a knife belt sounds dangerous. Sit down once and you can't have any more kids. And Ryan says, where's I Am Error? Oh yeah, the I Am Error guy from Zelda 2. Yeah, I'll get some. And more units in stock if you want to buy more. I Am Error. That was so weird. What was that about? I Am Error. I'm going to buy 5 because I don't have anything else to spend it on except the 50 for the belt, which I can't afford if I buy any, so I might as well get 5, I feel like. And this will probably let me last a lot longer, right? When I'm out in the wild, fighting slimes who look like chicken nuggets. So was that ever explained, the whole I Am Error thing? Was it like a bad translation, or was it like literally a debug output, like... This is a line of code that should only be reached if there's an error. Just error was his name, that was it. Okay. Wait, that was a healing potion drop, was it not? I think it was a heal. Okay. So they do drop them, that's good. I guess they're pretty rare is all. Or I might have missed them before. I might have gotten it before and thought it was like a bag of money. And not really noticed. Should I try to make that hopping around that I did before? I'm gonna try it again. We're gonna jump on the cloud. Fight our way through chicken nugget monsters. What is it? Almost 11 o'clock here in New York. I'll probably wrap this up within the next half hour or so. Ugh. The thing is, I'm accidentally pressing down now, and again, it's kind of just hard on the Intellivision controller to hit directly one direction. Oh. Eric says there's a guy named Aaron, another named Bug. Programmer joke. I Am Error. I used to have a friend who would come over and oh, I have to let that one go. I always jump down. He was like a neighborhood friend, and he would want to hang out, and sometimes he would just come over. His name was James, and he just wanted to play Zelda 2 sometimes. He's like, "Hey Mark, can I come over and play Zelda 2?" I was like, "Sure." It was like me sitting next to him watching him. And then he was very bad at it though. He was kind of like how I am in this game. So he would get frustrated, and then he would just hand the controller to me and say, "Play for me, Mark." I'd be like, "All right, I'll play for you, James." And then I like beat the boss or whatever, and then I'd hand it back to him, and he'd be like, "Yay! I did it!" Oh. Alright. This game hates me already. Okay. Ah! Trying to get right on the edge, and you know what happens when you do it. Yeah, I mean, I feel like they're jumping you into greater difficulty right off the bat. But I don't know. I'm just being a complainer. I should just enjoy it. It's a really impressive game for Intellivision for sure. Am I at 8 hit points? I think it said the healing potions will automatically be used, or it implied that when you die, so that's not. Oh, I might have already used one. Look at that. I used one already. Okay. Okay, we had 10 viewers at one point, which is pretty cool, but now it's down to 5. That's alright, though. Yeah, but a new area looks pretty similar, though. Nice, lovely apples. I feel like the apples should be like the candles you knock down in Castlevania. I jump down here. Ah. Oh no, who's this? Orc? It's an orc. I killed him. He was fast, but he kind of stopped as he was approaching me. Like he was like zoop, zoop, then he stopped. I was able to kill him easily at that point. Yeah, I'm leveling up from killing orcs. Nice. Okay. Take that. Oh, you got me. Oh, now they're kicking my ass. Alright. Did I use another potion? I did, yeah. I think I might have used it earlier though, because I have very low on hit points. Yeah, I gotta learn this pattern. He like moves fast and he stops. That's when you want to smack him, but he smacks you back. Oh, you know, the potions aren't fully healing me. They're giving me like 10 points, I think. They give me like 10 hit points, it looks like. Alright, so that's... Alright. They're not as good as I was assuming. Oh. Stand and let me slay you. Oh man, what do you do with this? Oh no, another orc respawned. Get out of here. This might not be the way to go, or I need some kind of thing to step on. Can I step on the orc's head? I'm gonna die if I try that. And let's see, Ryan says watching this makes me want to find a way to emulate Intellivision homebrews. Yeah, JZ and TV is the way to go, probably. That's what I'm running here, actually, on this Intellivision Ultimate Flashback. Alright, I think I'm done here. I think I'm gonna call a game with this one and move on to another game. This is definitely a really cool game. I'm kind of running out of patience at the moment, but you know, that's fine though. It's a good game. Really cool. I'll have to revisit it. But for now, I'm gonna move on. Alright. So that covers the 3 games I just bought from Brian Puddin and the 1 game I bought from Kenneth Spanish guy. Sorry, I don't remember your whole name, Kenneth. And that means we also played Frankenstein's Monster. There's a couple other games we could try that are homebrews. Well, I have a lot more than a couple others. And what is the time? Yeah, I'm gonna call it a probably hard stop 11:30, but if I'm smart, I will wrap up before then. Yeah, how about a little bit of actually I kind of want to try that Space Battle Galactica again, even though I played it last time. I want to see if you can beat it. I felt like it might be endless. Maybe Balanced Spirit or anybody else who's kind of more familiar with these games knows. But it definitely is much lengthier of a game than the original Space Battle. Like the enemies just keep coming and coming. By the way, there is an overlay that I didn't set up here in my screen of that last game that we played. I should show that real quick just to look at it. Let's take a look. Here it is. So there you go. Attack, jump, status, attack. Now the interesting thing, not everybody might know this, but there are 4 physical side buttons on this controller. 1, 2, 3, 4. But the top ones send the same signal essentially. So there's only 3 actions you can assign across the 4 physical buttons. So that's why you see attack, jump, status. They can never do anything different, basically. Yeah, so let's find our Galactica overlay. I remember where I put that. I have a directory somewhere full of overlays, and I'm not in the right one at the moment. Blah, 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 what did I do? I just had it open before. Here we go. All right, I got it. Okay. Bear with me a second. Sorry. I'm stupid. Alright, for some reason it's not working. Guess that's fine. Oh, I see. Apparently I have 2 folders named Intellivision overlays, and one of them is empty. That's a great way to keep organized, Mark. Make random decoys of your directories. Alright, so here we go. Got our cool missile domination. Oh, why is it named Space Battle Galactica? Okay, I don't know. Actually, I kind of need I don't want to look at the overlays. You need it as a reference. The buttons are quite difficult without it. So let me look around. I had it last time, so gotta be around here somewhere. All right, here we go. I got it. Sorry for the delays here. And now we can put it up on the screen as well. Every time I hear Battlestar Galactica, I think of that Family Guy episode with the public access channel where the guy's like, "Welcome to Battlestar Galactica forum." And he also talks about the same host does like a Kiss show as well. I know, yeah. What you need is what's really important is the blue, white, and orange squadron buttons, and this actually might have one, at least among the games I've played tonight. This game has the most complicated control mechanism, so it's good to have that up on my screen here. And I'm gonna make it a little bigger so it's easier to look at. All right. Let's see what you guys are saying in the chat. Oh, Eric is talking about the buttons. He said odd choice. So they installed 2 switches but wired them together. Yeah, pretty much. I don't know the story behind it. I don't know if there was just limitation in the number of pins that, the number of signals they could send essentially, or if it was a cost-cutting measure in the design of the controller, or I don't know what it was. Could be they ran out of bits for the software to process it effectively, basically. I don't know, but that's how it works. So I've seen kind of homemade controllers that try to put a different style on it, where they have something like a D-pad perhaps and 3 buttons, right? Because 3 buttons to represent the side buttons essentially. Anyway, Ryan says, "I love the orange dog robot thing from the original Battlestar." That thing was stupid looking. I think we had a toy of that in my household. I don't know why. It was like one of the things that's just floating around randomly. All right, let's play. This is a challenging game, so I'm gonna I'm gonna get ready to rev up the intensity here. All right, we're gonna get pumped up. All right, let's do it. Now the question is there a difficulty setting? That's what I don't know. Thank you for that fanfare, introductory fanfare. All right, Balanced Spirit, thanks for checking in and hanging out. That was a lot of fun talking to you. And he said that he has to get going, and it was a fun stream. Have a good one to you too, Balanced Spirit 79. All right, let's see. Here's the thing. In television games, they often have a thing where on the title screen you just press a button to indicate the difficulty, and then it starts. Some of the homebrew games don't follow that mechanism because it can be kind of confusing, but typically it goes something like 3 is the easiest, 2 is the next, more, subsequent one in difficulty. 1 is harder than that, and then disc is the hardest. Or sometimes it's just speed, like 3 is the slowest, then a little faster than that, and disc is the fastest. So I'm not sure if I want to play it. I'm not sure if pressing 3 or something like that will give me the easiest level or what right now. It might be worth pulling up the, you know what, let's dig into the manual. I think I have it. Should have it. Dun, 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 dun. So if you want to bear with me a second again. It'll be worth looking at, I think. And maybe there's something I missed. At least it'll hopefully tell me if the game is, like, endless or not. It felt like endless last time. Because I'm used to the game, like you fight so many of these squadrons of baddies and then it just ends. And it gives you the all clear and it goes. But last time I just kept fighting them and fighting them and they kept coming. But it could just be it's designed to be a more difficult game, or it could be it's designed to be endless and you just try to get as high of a score as possible before you die. Okay, sorry, I don't know where my manual is, honestly. All right, I could look for it, but I'm gonna look in one more place. And if I can't find it, oh well. Yeah, I think that'll have to be it. All right. Yeah, let's just move on. Okay. All right, I'm gonna hit 3 and hope for the best. I have one. Okay. I have one viewer now. Okay. Well, sometimes when I have a little hiccup like that, like, oh, let me fumble for a thing, I see like viewership go from like 7 to 1. It seems to have just happened, basically. Anyway, Ryan says good night. All right. Thanks, Ryan. Thanks for joining as always, but I think you're already gone. All right, let's do this. All right, here we go. We gotta deploy all 3 of these guys. Let's get them attacking off the bat. You press the Cylon button in the lower right to cycle between which one you want to target next, essentially. But this is good the way I have it now. It goes blue, white, gold. On the overlay, you can see. So as soon as one of them touches, I got to get ready to engage. Let's do gold right now. Oh, I pressed the wrong damn button. Shit. What was I supposed to press? The battle one. Okay. Whoa. I think it's a little loud. Let me fix that real quick. Okay. All right, we can get out of this. Go back to the radar. How do we do this? 2. Oh, we're gonna engage with the white guys. Okay, the white squadron. Yes. Oh, wow, look at that chain reaction. That was awesome. Okay, one more. All right, now we're gonna try to get this yellow squadron back in gear. Okay. Number 1, you can go there and attack him. Number 2 is the white. Okay, engaged blue. All right. So the speed with which you defeat these enemies matters. Everything's still going on the map. At least that's my understanding. I'm not sure if I've ever confirmed that. I think it is, because sometimes you return to the map and you see like some of your guys are dead or something. might not be like totally real time, but it might be things progress a little bit. Something like that. Okay. There we go. Back to the map. Blue, what the heck are you doing? Blue. Okay, go. White battle. No, what's going on? White, attack them. Come on, go get him. Go get him. Christ. Blue, get that guy. Alright, here we go. It's pretty difficult controls. On that strategic screen. On this screen, it's pretty obvious. You move the crosshairs around and you shoot. And yes, you have to dodge the enemy shots with your crosshairs. Like, if it hits the crosshairs, you die. Or the reticule or whatever they call it. Oh, Gold is losing guys over there because they were by themselves. I wasn't controlling them. They lost one anyway. Okay, back to the menu. Why are we beeping? Blue? Whoa. Whoa. Okay, okay. Alright, back to the map. Alright, let's see. Cycle through them. We'll make Gold attack the guy nearest to him. Gold, you go there. Blue, you can go there. White, you can go maybe top left for white. Do it. Gold, engage. Engage. Am I not allowed to do like the card voice, given that it's Battlestar Galactica? Welcome to Battlestar Galactica Forum. Alright. Keep going. Gold, you gotta do something useful. Go attack the lower left guy's Gold. And let's get ready to engage. Blue is in the battle. Let's do it. Oof. Trixie. Trixie Cylons. Frackin' toasters. Okay, next up. Blue, you have to go after those guys. Yellow, engage. Yellow getting killed even though I'm not losing. I'm not the one getting hit, it's just they're engaged when I'm doing other things, so they lose guys once in a while. Oof. Okay, back to the menu. White, you do a battle. Blue has to do one too. I hope they're going to be okay. That was close. Oh. Good shot. Oh. Man, that one's being tricky. Alright. Blue, engage. Let's do this. Okay, next up on the menu. Somebody go get the one in the lower right. Let's get blue over there, perhaps. Hold on, I'm messing up with my controls here. Blue, go. Is there any benefit to going back to Galactica? Can they, they go there by themselves? Can they, build up or something? Like, get new guys? I don't know. I don't know if it works like that. We gotta go attacking, though. Okay, blue, engage. Every time after a battle, if we don't give them the orders, they go back to Galactica in the center. By default. Now, in the original game, I don't remember ever I don't remember a mechanic in by which you like respawn ships, so it may not be a thing. I don't know. This game is so difficult. It's so much more difficult that I wonder if they might have added something like that. Unfortunately, I couldn't find my manual just now. I'll look again later. Maybe I can read up on it. I bought this from, I think he called himself Intellivision Collector, is it? Or is it? I guess some of these sites confused in my mind, like Intellivision Revolution, Intellivision Collector. Looks like we're not respawning, right? Let's just send them out then. Shoot, what am I doing? I'm getting freezing up here is what I'm doing. Here, gold, you go over there. Okay, white, you engage. Pew pew pew. Pew pew pew. Alright. Back to the menu. White, you get him. Blue, you get him. White, engage right now. You're losing men already. Gee, I leave them alone. They just die. They start losing ships. Because I'm not actively controlling them. Oof. They should give you, like, this would be way more advanced than this game could handle, but, or even the machine could handle, but it should give you, like, the rate of death equal to how you tend to play. Like, it should keep track of it. Like, if you tend to lose one ship every 10 fights, then that's how it should automatically make you lose, too. Okay, Blue, go get him. You probably could do a rough estimate of the stats like that. It doesn't really have to be perfect or use fancy math. Just keep a count of, you know, how often you lose ships and apply that to the automated battles as well. But I think it kind of forces you to rush though, right there. Your guys die more often if you're not manually playing the game, playing the fights for them essentially. All right, so Blue, go down there. Gold's doing his thing. This might be the end of the game, actually. It might be wrapping up. Because there's only 2 squadrons of the bad guys, of the Cylons, and there doesn't seem to be any more coming. Maybe we're close to the end here. One more to go in this squadron. Okay. And now we just have to finish that last one, I think. And we got a lot of ships left to do it. Cool. Whoa. Whoa. They're being very nasty now. Oh my goodness. This is like the final boss, I think. Essentially. Oh. Alright, I gotta not get too cocky here, because I could easily lose all my ships the way these are shooting at me. Okay. Christ. Oh. Alright. Oof. Oh. Oh, another one lost. Yeah, it's getting pretty nasty. Alright. Okay, okay. 2 more to go. Okay, 1 more. Nailed it.
You're a hero.
You're a hero. Eric says speech synthesis not bad. Sorry, you probably said that much earlier. Yeah, cool. Yeah, once again, I'm wondering about it seems like my very leftmost, like, column is just getting truncated or cropped out. But yeah, that's cool. 125 silence. Wow, I've really killed that many. Woo. But yeah, that last battle was a toughie. They really ramped up the difficulty, like, just on that last squadron. Pretty neat. All right, that was some Battlestar Galactica space battle. And now I'm going to move on to another game, and maybe just one or two more games before we call it a night. You know what? I think Space Invaders is technically a homebrew, so we can play play a really basic game. Let me just verify that. I think there was only Space Armada. That's one of the original games. Yeah, Space Invaders is a homebrew. Let's just do some of that. That should be fun. Yeah, it's a pretty neat box cover too. Thanks for everyone who joined tonight. I like hanging out with you guys and playing old games on a weekday. So look at this, Super Pro Space Invaders. That's neat. This is by Intellivision. Level of play 1 to 4. I like when there's so many options. Beginner, Advanced Pro. Let's go with beginner. Speed of the invaders. We'll keep it easy. 1. Columns. Oh, yeah, it's very customizable. That's pretty neat. 4, 5, 6. Let's go. I'll go with a little bit above the easiest. Let's go with 5. Rows. Oh, wow. 5, 6. Okay, that's pretty neat. Okay, we'll keep it again fairly easy, but let's go with 6. Cool. Let's see if I can get the UFO. Ah, too late. So yeah, there's an original Intellivision game called Space Armada that's kind of like their version of Space Invaders. This kind of resembles it even. But this is cooler. I like all the options that they give you. I think a lot of options is fun. Which for the game that I'm sort of working on, I plan to have a whole menu of options for various optional rules. Okay, let's see if we can nail the last one. It doesn't seem to be going that fast for a final Space Invaders guy. I wonder if there's an auto fire button. I can press some of my number keys and see if there's a toggle. Nah, doesn't seem to be. Okay. But if you just hold one of the side buttons, you'll oh, it's not automatic because you're doing it, but you don't have to press the button repeatedly at least. Now here's the thing, remember I was talking about the idea of like using the Intellivision's built-in sprite functionality for collision detection versus writing your own, and also for moving sprites around. I can tell that they have their own kind of handwritten code for that stuff in this game, because if you use the built-in sprite functionality, you can only have up to what's the number? It's either 6 or 8 sprites. So that's how I know they're using their own stuff. Because look how many objects there are. And every little, you know, missile and stuff would probably be a sprite. It could be that some of them are sprites and some are not, like the missiles might be. I don't know. But then there has to be some degree of manual collision detection. I'll put it that way. I often wondered if they can do something like, it's sort of like hand-rolled movement and detection, but then as they get close enough to something, maybe it can sort of on the fly morph one of the objects into a sprite. It's kind of something I've been thinking about in my own development. I haven't gotten the UFO yet, have I? Oh, we got invisible ones or something? Oh, I was too close to the big explodey. How do you tell which ones are the big explosions? Can you tell visually? Hey, there we go. Okay, they're orange, that's all. And you can shoot them out of the sky, which is cool. And they explode in the air. I wonder if the explosions kill them? If it's close enough? That would be a neat little mechanic. They're getting fast and low, so we gotta take out some of this lower rank. There we go. Beautiful. Who doesn't love a game of Space Invaders? I like how in the arcade, the original cabinet has this cool mirror effect. I don't know if you guys have seen that. I'm sure some of you have. I don't get to play on a real machine too often, but once in a while I do. There's the Retro Gaming Expo that happens every August here on Long Island. And they have like a whole slew of classic arcade cabinets. Those are fun to play. And also there is a retro arcade not too far from me at a mall, at a shopping mall. I haven't been there in like a year. I should take another trip there. Fun. I bring my son, and sometimes I meet with my friends and stuff. I was really close to being their Pac-Man high score. They have like a whole blackboard, like a chalkboard, where they keep track of all the high scores. And they display them publicly. It's kind of fun. They actually don't have a normal Pac-Man, though. They have a Pac-Man where it's either a ROM hack or the settings are really weird. So everything's like... Ms. Pac-Man moves very fast on that machine. That's basically the difference. Like, very fast. It's much easier because of that. But, you know, if everybody has the same advantage, it's a fair way to compete. It's just very different. I don't know why they only have that variant and not like an original Ms. Pac-Man. Uh-oh. Getting pretty low here. I don't like it. I keep missing the one on the edge. Oh, that's the end. I beat all the levels of beginner or something, I guess. Cool. Last screen, 6. That's pretty neat. Yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, let's exit that out. What time are we at? 11:25. All right, we'll try to squeeze in one more, I guess. What should it be though? Let me check my list here. I haven't tried Beachhead yet. That's that might be a bit much. King of the Mountain is pretty cool. I don't remember how to play it though. It's a little bit complicated. Let's try Stonix. I think this is like an Arkanoid or Breakout style game. Arnold Chevalier. Stonix 2004 AC. You can enter a password even. Let's take out Battlestar Galactica should not be up there anymore. Alright, credits. It's a pretty cool little animation, the way the credits text draws. David Harley, level design, Heather Harley. Arnold Chevalier, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Chad Shell, Hardware Masters. Joe Spiciak, sorry. Roger Matthews, overlay and box graphics. Okay. Produced by Chris Naiman. Directed by. Thank you for playing this game. I hope you will enjoy it. March 10th, 2004. Cool. As we travel the universe. Alright, let's do a new game, 1 player. Yeah, it looks like Arkanoid. Cool. I wasn't sure if it was like more Arkanoid or Breakout. Obviously, Breakout is simpler. But yeah, it's oh jeez, I gotta get used to the paddle speed, I guess. But yeah, this is Arkanoid. Yeah, laser baby. Oh, that was not laser. It was a wide paddle. D. What is D? I had the NES version of Arkanoid. I got it. Oh, I got it for my birthday back in the day. It was kind of cool. It came with a little spinner control, a special controller just for Arkanoid. Split them into 2 balls with the M. Oh, see, I'm used to being able to. I'm not sure if original Arkanoid let you do this, but in some kind of breakout-y style games, you can hit the ball on the very edge, on the side almost, and that'll work. But in this game, it does not work. I guess where it's yellow, it'll just kind of bounce down below. It's not a complaint, just an observation. SO, which one was that? Gotta remember what these power-ups actually do. Bouncy, bouncy. It's hard to get the last one sometimes, huh? That time it looked like I hit it quite on the edge. And it wasn't terrible. Pretty colors. Let's try to get it up top. Oh yeah. It's always satisfying. Let's try it again. Not quite. I think I'm gonna hold on to this wide paddle for a while. What's the E though? Ah, yeah. So much for holding on to it. I have to know what they'll do before I can choose the right ones correctly. SO is what? Or is it 50 maybe? M is to multiply. B is what? I don't know what that did. There was no way to get both the balls in that case. They were totally split. The controls are pretty good, I have to say. You know, I don't have a spinner, obviously, and it kind of has a little bit of, takes a little bit of time before it picks up speed. It feels pretty good. Like if you just tap it, you'll just move a little bit. But if you hold it, you'll move farther. So tap. I mean, obviously, if you tap it, you'll move less, but the speed is adjusted accordingly, so it kind of feels pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with the L. I like being wide, but I'm kind of surprised. I thought maybe I'm hitting the wrong buttons. No, I thought L in Arkanoid was lasers and you could shoot, but it could be that's just not in this game, or it's a different letter of power up. Oh. Ooh. Oh, geez, it did it again. At least I still have 2 lives. Okay. The E is the sticky stuff. So what can we pretend E stands for? Elastic? No. I think that's whatever SO was just made me lose it. Oh. Okay. Once again, it's kind of tough to clear out the final couple of bricks. Ooh, that was a good hit. Oh, oh, that hurts. All right, my last life. Hope I can at least get to level 3 here. That should do it. Hooray. Oh. Z. Oh, I can't get it though. Ah. Alright. Game over. Alright, well, I should wrap it up, but I think I'm going to squeeze in one more because I'm naughty. Just one more game. Thanks for the likes, everyone. Thanks for watching. I'm having a lot of fun. This is my channel where I play gaming with no rules. In other words, I don't just play retro games. I don't just play video games. All kinds of games, game books. But this particular stream is old games on a weekday. I always have a theme, like a certain console or a computer, and I just play games in that area. Super Chef Burger Time is pretty cool. That might be fun to play again. Let's check my list. I have a game called Clowns. I have Caverns of Mars. I have Space Patrol. Should we do King of the Mountain? I have to look up how that works again, but King of the Mountain is pretty neat. Let's see if I have that manual still. It might be in the same place where I had the Battlestar Galactica manual, which means I don't know where it is. Yeah, that one's a little bit tricky, a little bit complex. King of the Mountain. Let me see if I have it. Here we go. King of the Mountain from Galactica at Intellivision.us. The dude's name is David. I bought this from. But again, I always get mixed up in my head. Who is Intellivision Revolution versus Intelligent Vision versus I don't know, there's a couple other names too. All right. So I got the manual here. Let's take a quick look at it because I have to remind myself. And once again, I can share that skimming through with you guys. King of the Mountain. In the Hall of the Mountain King. Okay, mountain climbing can be a leisurely hike through nature, but you are not that type of guy. Speed and efficiency is what you are about. Pack your backpack with the bare essentials. Bear, get it? Bear. Matches, water, and food. That's right. Do your best to avoid hazards. There's only one way you will become king of the mountain. Climb. And it tells you how to plug in your physical hardware if you have that sort of thing. Making your ascent. You start off at the car, but don't think that the action does not start right away. Get moving. The shortest paths are the quickest ways to move up the mountain, but they're also the dangerous. The shorter is quicker, but more dangerous. There are times that the longer path will save you pain. The action can get crazy when both types of boulders, ones that follow the path and ones that roll over the terrain, show up. Add a bear and your nerves are bound to be shaken. Time your shots. You may be the quickest draw in the West, but your shots are not. Shooting the bear will mean the difference in successfully climbing the mountain or perishing along the way. You may want to chase them down on the higher levels. Do not get complacent on the raft. Boulders can take you out anywhere you are. Success is sweet. Are you ready for Suicide Summit? No. That sounds a little scary. Besides, at the beginning of the game, your only opportunity to buy or sell any item in your inventory is when you reach the cabin. The inventory will be displayed after reaching the cabin, entering the cabin. Your weight and injury count determines how quickly you will be able to climb up the mountain. The lower is better. Lower the better. You are injured by falling rocks, bears, and bees. Bears, beats, and Battlestar Galactica. Your controls 1 to 9. Enter the number of goods to purchase or sell. Use the disc to move up and down the rows of objects. Clear. Selects the buy column. Here we go. These are overlay. Let's pull that up real quick, by the way, the overlay. Put it on the screen. And that will help guide me while I play, and hopefully it's entertaining to look at a little bit as well. All right, here it is. Oh, it's a little big. This one's from Intelligent Vision USA. Okay. Status. At the top of the top side button. Then we got shoot and start. All right, buy and sell are the lower left and lower right keypad buttons. Good to know. But back to the manual. Let's peruse together some more. Upper side button. Status screen. Shows how many feet left to climb, target time to the top, and the actual climbing time and rain forecast. Look for where the next cabin is located, which is identified by a fork to the right and dead end. Press again to return to status screen. Lower side button leaves the status screen to begin the climb. That's the start. All right, any side button. When climbing, it fires the gun in the direction your climber is moving. Direction disc is to move. Object of the game, head up the mountain, avoiding bears, boulders, and inclement weather. But first, stock up on supplies. You won't get far without food, water, and shelter. I remember that's quite important to get the right kind of supplies. Don't overpack. The extra weight will slow you down. Reach the top by managing the quantity of fire, food, water, ammunition, shelter, and raft. Watch for weather conditions and do not exhaust the money you are given to purchase your goods. As you climb the mountain, your health is shown by the color of your climber. Red is full, blue is medium, yellow is low. Usually red means you're almost dead in games, but that's okay. All right, I'm going to kind of go quickly through this. You're trying to go up 10 mountains or something. Here's the inventory screen. This is kind of how what I have to remember most, I think. How the inventory works and how the items work that you can buy. Fire, food, and water are all required to survive. So you need some of all of those. Ammunition is to shoot the bear. Shelter protects you when it rains. A raft allows you to cross the river. And then it shows you how many bears you've shot and bagged so far. So you can sell the bear hides, it looks like, for some money. Buy, sell, pounds. Sup is the quantity. Okay, it should say Q2Y, quantity. I don't know. I guess it means supply. Firewood and I keep saying wood. Fire, food, and water are required for your man to survive. Game ends if any of these run out. They're consumed at an even rate as you climb. There are times it will rain as you climb. The shelter protects you from the rain. Without the shelter, the more units of fire will be consumed than normal. Ammunition protects you from the bears. If a bear makes contact with you, it'll take 5 units of food from you. That's right, it doesn't kill you. It takes your food. Shooting a bear and picking it up gives you 5 units of food. Oh, you get food from them. Sell the bears. You collect for money, but only at the cabins. You are bound to run into rivers as you climb. You'll get stuck if you do not have the raft. Check the map to see where the rivers are located. You can always go back to a cabin to buy a raft, but you cannot return to the car. All right. Yeah, it's a little bit complex, but that's okay. It's a pretty good game if I recall correctly. Worth playing. Let's do it. Now, I never got good at this to begin with, so and I'm rusty, so don't forget much. Don't expect much. That's all right. It's all about having some fun. So let's do it. King of the Mountain. All right. 1982, Mattel is a lie. I guess they were trying to go with making it look like it's old for some reason, like as a stylistic choice. And that's fine. All right, select level. We can drive to any one of these. Go here. That's Mountain 3. I guess we probably want to go on the first one. Since I'm semi-noobish at this. Let me look at my buttons again. All right, status. All right. Beginner's Bluff. Okay, we're going to start here. I'm pressing buttons. It's not really doing anything. There we go. Okay. Right, so we definitely need fire, which is the top one. What are the three main ones? Fire, water, and food. I'm not sure which is water and which is food. This is fire, clearly. I guess this one's water. It looks like a canteen sort, and this must be food, I guess. So I have 7 of each already. That's a supply. And I have 6 bullets, but is each one 5, it said? Something like that? I don't know. All right. So the question is, what do I want to buy? I have 1 shelter. I guess I'll start by buying a few each of the necessities, which would be this. Okay, so I bought 1 of each, and that's already pretty much half my money gone. Because it costs 4, 3, and 2 each for those guys. All right. I guess I guess I can't buy the shelters or the bridge, a raft. I mean, so I could I could get more bullets, perhaps. I don't know. They say you shouldn't expend all your money. I guess you want to save some for when you're going. Let's leave it at that then. All right, looks like we can begin now. So let's do that. Now it said the shorter paths tend to be less dangerous than the shorter ones are more dangerous than the longer ones. Oh, okay, I killed it, I think, and I got its corpse for food. That would mean I missed that time. I was facing the wrong direction, stupidly. And it looks like I'm turning blue, which I guess means I'm hurt. Not sure how I'm hurt. Maybe I'm running out of supplies or something. Let's check in at the cabin here. Okay, so we did we're good on the red one, which I think is food, but we're getting fairly low on the fire and water, which again I think that's what they represent. So let's buy maybe 1 of this and 1 of that. Oh, did I sell them by accident? Shoot, I'm pressing the wrong button. Damn, that's not good. Oh man. All right, that was terrible because it was not cost effective to buy it back. All right. Well, that was a blunder. We can try again after this. And it's 11:45 here in New York. So much for my hard stop of 11:30. Haha, that's how it usually goes for me. So we're on our raft. Here comes the bear. I wonder if we can shoot the bear from the raft. Let's go this way. I'm blue. I think that means I'm almost dead, and I have no idea why. Uh-oh. It's one of the boulders that goes along the track. Oh no! I'm dead now, I'm sure. No, I'm yellow now. I think that's the closest to death. Let's see if, oh, game over. Out of water. Okay. Alright, let's try once more. Beginner's bluff, and it looks like nobody's watching anymore according to YouTube, but it might be lying. That kind of encourages me to go to bed, so maybe that's a good thing. Now, which one did I use more of? I used more of fire and water than the food. Okay, let's go with that. Okay, let's kill this bear. Get ready. I think I killed it. Getting a lot of food from their meat. Delicious bear jerky. Alright. See how well I can do, and then I'll wrap up the stream. Another bear, jeez. Uh-oh. I must be full of food now. I could probably sell some of these bear hides at the cabin here. Yeah, 4 of them. I can go down here. I'll get 4 for each one, so I hit the sell button, and I can sell 4. Alright, I have 18 bucks now. And I have a ton of food, as you can see here, but I could use more fire and water, probably. So I'll hit the buy button. And buy 2 of those, I guess. And I could probably use a little bit more ammo. Right now we can move on. Yeah, I feel like with the bears you get so much food that you shouldn't really buy too much food, probably. Oh, am I out of rafts now? Do I have to kind of swim for this? No, I do have a raft. That was last game, maybe. Okay, I am turning color, which means I guess I'm running low on something. Or starting to lose a supply of something. Come on, go left. Here comes a bear. All right, what do we need? Hey, chef, we got tons of food. I might as well sell some, right? And I can sell the bears. Sell all 3 of them. Maybe sell like, I don't know, 5 of the food. Probably could sell more than that. 9 and 9 I did. Now I can buy a whole lot of fire. What is it, 6 each? Okay, let's buy, I don't know, 5 fire and 4 each for the water. Let's buy 6 water. Let's buy another fire. And we need some ammo. We use that a lot. Hitting the right button here? What's going on? I have $6. I think I bought too much. Okay, here we go. That's good. Go, 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 go. Delicious bear meat. Once again, we got rain, which makes us use fire faster. Uh-oh. Alright, I got flattened. I'm not sure what you're supposed to do, like run all the way back. That's not easy to do. I'm missing a delicious bear. Ah! Okay, let's try to get to the next cabin real fast, or the end of the course. Oh, I got flattened. Here's the end of the course. Yes! Mountain 1 down. All right, is anybody still in the chat? It says 0 viewers. Are you there, Eric or Arturo or anybody? So what do I press? Okay, we're gonna go to Mountain 2. And we're at the Flat-Footed Falls. Do we get a chance to buy stuff again? We do, and we have $20. All right. Now, is it worth... Can I see if there's like 2 rivers? Or it said something about there's a map that tells you where the rivers are. I'm not sure if I want another raft or not. I guess I'm going to go low on the food purchasing because it seems like you can kill a lot of bears. But that might be level dependent. I'm not really sure. I'll go with that. And let's rock. Speak of the bear. Here's our first river. I don't know if it's the only one. I gotta look up what it said about like the map that tells you where the rivers are. Ah, damn. Maybe it's the status screen? Oh. No, on that screen, every button is fire. So I just wasted some ammo there. Alright. I only have $2, so all I can really buy is ammo. I don't know, I guess I'll buy 2. Yeah, let's try to get some bear meat. Yeah, there's another river. Okay, it's gonna be bad, I think. Oh, I still... Oh, okay. You don't use up the raft. Or if you do, I don't know how it works. Maybe it's... Maybe you don't use it up at all. Or maybe every few rivers you use it up. Alright, so that's that. Alright, I guess it's a good time to call it an evening. So that was a lot of fun. I always have fun playing Intellivision. I love that the place was hopping for a while there. I love chatting with you guys. And I love playing Intellivision. I love playing Homebrews. It's so much going on at once. I love streaming. It's all a good time altogether. Yeah, all in all, it's good fun. But that's it for tonight, guys. So I'm going to wrap it up. And thank you for the likes. And, you know, if you enjoy what you're watching, make sure you like and subscribe. If not, you can hit the like button twice or the subscribe button twice. um, no, I don't know. It's a bad joke. I think it sounded better in my head. What else is there to say? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I can do another stream this week, or at least I'll do something on Saturday. On Saturday, I'm probably going to finish playing or continue playing with my son, Mr. Rob Bob, the game called RimWorld. Perhaps that's what we were playing last week, but we'll see. We'll play it by ear. But yeah, that's all for tonight. For old games on a weekday, that was some Intellivision homebrew games. I do these streams on some weekday. It's not always consistent. But today is a Tuesday. Maybe I'll do it again next Tuesday. And I might continue with the same theme even. I'm having so much fun with Intellivision homebrews. And there's so much to explore. But yeah, that's it, guys. I'll see you next time. Take care.